On the master, I told you about situations that made my mom pray. Money outweighs the harm, but it also puts you in harm's way. Boys in the hood that was riding dirty along Trey. Fell into talk twisted. Please try to stay out these cons' way. I'm trying to be rated greater beyond yay, beyond pun, beyond Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Andre. Full course meals, the smothered veal for the entree. Pecan glaze on top of vanilla wafers, but hell awaits us. They want us ourselves, but never can celebrate us. They want to stay pen, but never can penetrate us. I demonstrate just how these men betrayed us. Defend the haters, we created this game, so how you intend to play us? These potables, what I propose to you, I'm still explodable, locked in the coldest room, battling some corona flu. Let's go. Yeah. Shit's so pretty, man. Word. It's a soundtrack. Soundtrack of the streets right now. It's a fact. I'm not the one to play with. Look, you've been advised. Look in his eyes and you'll see a soul that's darker than genocide. Desensitized, relaxing before the body's identified. I've been inside when men have died. Murdered cold for defending pride. I'm energized. Niggas drop their flag and get penalized. Like Bronny James, they only want smoke before the king arrives. You niggas high, could tell in your vocals. You ain't too fit to ride. Your bitter cries just show you emotional. Those things I sit aside. This shit applies to all of you locals. You should admit you lied. I split the pie. Cause niggas get hopeful when you legitimize, epitomize my life, nigga. Here's some advice, nigga. People accept the rules when they love who's holding a knife, nigga. I'm just trying to get right with ya. I paint precise pictures, write scriptures, dark but can shine as bright as some light fixtures. I just search for the right mixtures. Frontin', I might strip ya, rob a nigga plain bareface, sorta like Mike did, cause I was in the rapping grands. Now I'm the rapper ran, and I could pack the stands out in Pakistan with a pack of stands. Never had a backup plan, never had promotion, never rapped a van, but I had devotion before that smack on cam. Catch me in the traffic jam, clap the man, back the land, cruiser up, and now it's arugula with the rack of land. You can see we ain't cut the same. I'm a diamond in the rough, yup, an uncut gem, stuck in this rough terrain.
I have nothing, and somehow you ended up with everything you wanted.
It wasn't meant to be.
What is that supposed to mean?
I know what you wanted. I know, but you have to forget that now.
Niggas smile in my face like I don't know and can't see the doubt in their eyes till I'm waiting in their crib with their kids shouting. Surprise, you keep a heart full of hatred and plus a mouth full of lies. Most niggas only be showing out for their pride. Most
I have nothing, and somehow you ended up with everything you wanted.
It wasn't meant to be.
What is that supposed to mean?
I know what you wanted. I know, but you have to forget that now.
niggas smile in my face like I don't know and can't see the doubt in their eyes till I'm waiting in their crib with their kids shouting. Surprise, you keep a heart full of hatred and plus a mouth full of lies. Most niggas only be showing out for their pride. Most family only be showing out when you die. The funny thing about life is nobody gets out alive. You gotta be feeling out for the vibes. They won't show us how to live, only teach us how to survive. I never take it personal. I went from nah, you not versatile, so let me get a verse from you. Cut these niggas off, I'm so surgical, the nerve of you. I don't wanna murder you, but talking sideways will get you vertical. I shoot game winners from half court, I'm Jack Frost. The feds came in with the task force and attack dogs. You know you dying when the mask off, the shotty take half off. Your body is flying without a passport. Life's a test, take a crash course. Think about it, you can ruin your future cause of your past thoughts. You Ricky Bobby with the cast off. Poor liars, all biased, running on tracks, sticking you on fire. A most violent year, violent as any. But hindsight is always 2020. Violent as any. But hindsight is always 2020.
I'm only interested in this company growing, and when it isn't, it's not very funny to me at all. These people work very hard for their money, And these other guys are ripping them off, treating them poorly because they don't know. So when you look them in the eye, you have to believe that we are better. And we are. But you will never do anything as hard as staring someone straight in the eye and telling the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, cheat. You don't want to talk. How you know? Get your shit splat gang, bitch.
On Cheeto, y'all niggas know how we coming, man.
All that there. Come on, man. All this goof ass shit, man. Hey, Dusky, what's up, bro?
Out here getting that gang
members only, bitch.
On for them.
On Cheeto. Gang.
RP free to God.
You can't hang while I hang, nigga. We some shooters. You better stay up in your lane, nigga. We some shooters. All my killers really insane, nigga. We some shooters. Fuck you and whatever you claim, nigga. We some shooters. All we know is bang, nigga. We some shooters. Turned up in this bitch with the gang, nigga. We some shooters. Won't let this shit get to my brain, nigga. We some shooters. He on the news, we getting fame, nigga. We some shooters. Rest in peace, Lieutenant Tuka, all these fucking shooters. We shoot shit like a drain tin, but no, we not no Uber. He caught a bullet from that Ruger, now I see right through you. I'm on their ass like Freddy Cougar, but with that bazooka. Don't bring that bitch around the gang if you don't want to lose. Get to the moolah, shipment, the dope just came in from Cuba. Glocks, Lugers, and Tex with the coolers. It's cracking, you lacking, nigga, what's to you? Still finessing, jugging the jumping gates. Come through and whack him if he drop the ranks. Hip hop, we masked up because no face, no case. These niggas banging, they some snakes and they be talking to the J's. We get busy, nigga, wild out. K-R-B-D-K, bitch, that wild. I ain't never, ever did a drive-by. Bad as a flatline, nigga, bad. That shiny pop full of spread like Wi-Fi. None of Alpha out there, don't cry now. Not about to count break, get sky high. You don't really want war, nigga, why try? You can't hang while I hang, nigga, we some shooters. You better stay up in your lane, nigga, we some shooters. All my killers really insane, nigga, we some shooters. Fuck you and whatever you claim, nigga, we some shooters. All we know is bang, nigga, we some shooters. Turned up in this bitch with the gang, nigga, we some shooters. Won't let this shit get to my brain, nigga, we some shooters. We on the news, we get bang, nigga, we some shooters.
I'm the type run with the shooters. You the type run from the shooters. I got a bone with the shooters. If they get caught, I just butt out the shooters. You can run up, I do. I fuck with whoosy, they do it for two. I got a list by a mother, my move. Pull up a Ruger, that's right. Whenever you mention the deuce, you better mention the movie, man. I gotta watch how I move. I won't get shot by a goose. No, I won't get shot by a lane. If you approach me, I'll put the gelato to your brain. Gelato ops, not on name. You mention my name, get sent to the grave, nigga. That's old Nick had him, you should saw his body. Saw his dry. No more kept shooting, I can tell the brother. Stop, we come to blow, I give a fuck about the cop. Fuck the ops, they snitching down, they got the block. We ain't nothing to be sure you was with that, get clapped up 6 feet. Or get set up by EE, soon come out, get clapped up with DE. Two Berettas on me, I keep my gun, is you ready, homie? I'm with the killers that kill you, homie. And you niggas still ain't turn up for him yet, bitch.
You can't hang while I hang, nigga, we some shooters. You better stay up in your lane, nigga, we some shooters. All my killers really insane, nigga, we some shooters. Fuck you and whatever you claim, nigga, we some shooters. All we know is bang, nigga, we some shooters. Turned up in this bitch with the gang, nigga, we some shooters. Won't let this shit get to my brain, nigga, we some shooters. He on the news, we getting fame, nigga, we some shooters.
On the grade, nigga. My niggas shooters, nigga. Load up, reload, going right back through. Why?
This is A-Game, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then bring your A-Game. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support this platform, man. Much love. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. If you tuned in right now, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, man. It's very much appreciated. After you hit the like button, make sure you share the show. Share the show. Share it on your community tab anywhere that you share videos. Make sure you share this show. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. If you're catching the playback, this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content. Right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. It's very much appreciated, man. And last but not least, make sure you financially support the show. You can do so by going to CashApp $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. That's CashApp $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. It is up in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Make sure you financially support the show. If you have any questions, any comments you would like me to post, put it through your super chat and I will post them. All other donation links will be in the chat room. All other donation links will be in the chat room. Shout out to the masculine mercenaries, man. One love to all my madam mercenaries. And we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I'm your host, DS1 Ross, man. Today's show is going to be about leisure value. Leisure value. And we're going to discuss how important being aware of your leisure value is. Because a lot of us brothers are on the path to becoming successful brothers. A lot of us brothers, I'm going to say the majority of us, want to be successful, want to be financially free, want to live a comfortable life. And I salute the brothers that are aspiring to achieve that, because wanting something and doing something is two different things. But a lot of times, us brothers are not aware of certain pitfalls that we could fall into while on the road to success. So today I want to tell brothers to be aware of having low leisure value. Beware of having low leisure value. Now, what is leisure value? Leisure value is the value that speaks to where you spend your personal time at. Let me repeat that. Your leisure value is the value that speaks about where you spend your personal time. Where you spend your personal time. How do you spend your personal time? This is your leisure value. This is your leisure value. And this is one of the values out of the 10 life value system that I think, some brothers may not take it serious, or because and I'm going to speak for myself, growing up, when I used to hear the word leisure, I would always think that leisure was a privilege. And I know that may sound crazy, but I'm just being honest. When I heard the word leisure, I thought of people who were rich. Because growing up where I grew up at, I never heard people use the word leisure. So I think that a lot of brothers should begin to take their leisure time a lot more serious, because where you spend your personal time at also speaks to your core beliefs. You see, it speaks to what you believe in, is where you spend your personal time at, and what you spend your personal time doing. You see, and see, last night I spoke about the boss chick, the chick that has her own. And I spoke on how a lot of guys who have the money to financially secure these type of women are usually not really attractive to the boss type of chicks, because the boss chick doesn't want a high paid worker. Let me repeat that. A lot of times the boss chick is not fully attracted to the quote unquote high value guy, because the boss chick doesn't want a high value worker. See? See, just because you make 6 figures doesn't mean you're a boss, because you can still have a boss. You see? And the boss chick wants the guy who's a boss or who's aspiring to be one. He has boss-like qualities. He has a boss mentality. She doesn't want a high-paid worker. And a lot of you quote-unquote high-value guys, based on your financial situation, you're not a boss because where you spend your leisure time at. See, your personal time, you're not taking to build your own business. You see, you're not aspiring to be a boss on your personal time when you're not at work, when you're not at church, when you're not up at school meetings or whatever. On your personal time, you sitting around just watching sports all day. See, you sitting around doing that. And that's cool if that's what dudes want to do. But see, I'm speaking to certain types of brothers that aspire to live a certain type of way. A lot of you guys' personal time is spent having sex. This is what you do in your leisure. If you're not at work working for somebody, you in somebody's hotel room having sex with some stranger. Make sure y'all share this video, man. See, because brothers got to beware of having low leisure value. There's too many 6-figure Negroes sitting on YouTube crying about shit. That speaks to you having low leisure value. You see? You are a high financial earner. You get good money, but you get on YouTube and do low-level debaucherous type of stuff to people. You take your money and you use your money to dox people. You take your money and fuel content creators to keep going at other content creators. Because you find that amusing, because this is what you like to do in your personal time. This is what you like to do. You like to sit around and stir up beef online. Come in people chat rooms as trolls and shit like that. This is what you do for leisure. This is what you do for leisure. This is why you hear these people, oh, it's just YouTube. Yeah, because this is what you do on your leisure. This is leisure time for you. So leisure time for you is running around trying to affect other people's business. Trying to affect another person's reputation. This is what you like to do on your leisure time. This speaks to having low leisure value. And brothers need to be aware of this. So do the women. This is why you see in the description box, an idle mind is the devil's playground. Because when you don't have anything constructive to do in your leisure time, like, and what I mean constructive, I mean your leisure time isn't based on something. It's not planned out. It's just whatever. That's having an idle mind. And that's when a lot of people sit around and do dumb shit. Hey, I'm off work now. Shit. Let me go troll DS1. I'm on break. Let me go hit the dislike button. Shit, I'm off for the next couple of days. Let me go and try to stir up some shit. Let me go see who this person is and look this person up. And when you could be doing something way better in your leisure time. You could be at a spa somewhere, with some hot rocks on your back. But you choose to sit online and look up people and see who people is and all this type of goofy stuff. See if this person is real and if this person are who they say they are and all of this type of goofy stuff. Because you off for work and you don't have nothing to do. Hey, I've been seeing this person around. Let me see who this person is. An idle mind is the devil's playground. This is what people start doing when they have low leisure value. You could be sitting around building up a business. You got the resources, you go to work. You could be building up your own business. So when you're sitting at home with nothing to do, you're just getting a bunch of notifications from money coming in. But you decide to take your leisure time and to be a degenerate. That's what you decide to do. And brothers, you have to stop doing this type of shit. Because it speaks to your leisure value. And what you do in your personal time speaks to your spiritual value. You see? It's a connection. All of the 10 life values are connected. See, that's why your leisure value is what you do in your personal time. What do you value in your personal time? Personal, person, you. And if you like to sit around in your personal time and troll YouTube content creators, that speaks to who you are. That speaks to who you are, your spiritual value. You see? So, brothers, pay attention to what you do in your personal free time. If every time you got some personal free time, all you trying to do is trying to chase some women around, or if your number one expense is some women, because that's part of your leisure time. That's because part of your leisure time, you have to have leisure expenses. You got to have throwaway money. That's the throwaway money. This is why you hear the guys on here saying, well, why is it a problem if you can afford it? You see? So having low leisure value speaks to your character. It speaks to your character. That's what it does. It speaks to your character. And I'm not sitting here saying that in your free time, you still got to be at work. Don't get that twisted, brothers. Don't think I'm saying, oh, well, DS1, DS1 telling brothers they can't even have fun. Because I know how y'all get around here. Y'all start thinking I'm telling brothers what to do. Oh, DS1, he did a live stream earlier. Shit, he don't even want brothers to go out and have fun. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to beware. Be aware of having low leisure value. If all you do is hang out with hoes, you have low leisure value. Especially if you ain't getting no money from them. If you a so-called six-figure dude, but all you do is hang out in the hood on a corner, you have low leisure value. That's what I'm talking about. It's no reason why you a six-figure dude, but you at $2 Tuesdays in the pork and bean project somewhere. That's low leisure value. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to go out and have fun. But who says you gotta go to Broward County to have fun? And if that's where you like to be, if that's the environment you like to be entrenched in your personal time, you have low leisure value, regardless to your financial value, regardless to how much money you make. You like to hang around wicked niggas. And this is why your environment is messed up, which is another 10 life value. Your environment, your home, your household. When you hang out with low-level dudes, that could put your household in jeopardy. This is why you have to be aware of your leisure value. The environment that you're in. You have to be aware of this, regardless of how much money you make. Especially if you a six-figure dude. You definitely have to be aware you hang out at. And who you hanging out with. And what you're doing. That's definitely important if you a six-figure dude. You definitely need to be aware of what you do on your personal time. Because the more money you make, the more valuable you are to the savages. You see? And if you're not aware of this, you become food. This is why you hear a lot of rappers getting robbed and doing all that stuff. Stuff like that happens to dudes who are not aware of where they hanging out at, where they chilling at and having fun. You shouldn't be going to no kickbacks in the hood. You shouldn't be hanging out there. You shouldn't. Not saying it can't happen anywhere, because it can. It can happen anywhere. Shout out to Heels In. Appreciate you, family. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream and share the stream. You see? Be aware of having a low leisure value. Be aware of who you are connected to here on YouTube. Be aware of that. Be aware of that. Be aware of that. Because who you associate with in your free time could determine where you can go, your possibilities. Because sometimes you can cut blessings off based off who you around. Because certain people may want to bless you, but they see you around certain people and they like, nah, man, I'm a hold off on homeboy because he over there was such and such. So I'm not rocking with them. I'm not rocking with him. And that's from a person looking from the outside looking in. They may see some things with the people you hanging around that you don't see. And they fall back from you until you see it. See? Gotta be aware. You have to be aware of this, brothers. You have to. And this is not to think you're better than nobody. It's to be a better you. See, that's the plan. The plan is not to be better than nobody else. It's to be a better you. That's what it's about. Becoming a better version of yourself, not being better than the next brother. Because that don't even matter. It's about being a better version of yourself. That's who you in competition with. You in competition with the grind, brothers. You're not in competition with other brothers. You should be in competition with the grind, not with other brothers. You should be striving to be a better you, not better than the next brother. You see? I'm not in a race with no other brother because I'm running my own race. I'm in my own lane. See? Always remember that. And when you remember that you're running your own race, got your own lane, and you fully understand this, and you're operating in this mindset, what'll happen is automatically you'll begin to be aware of what you do, who you're around, where you are in your personal time, in your free time. You see? But see, those things have to mean something first. Your purpose, who you are, and what you're set out, what your goals are. If those things are not important to you on a daily basis, then your leisure value wouldn't be important to you. Who you hanging around and where you hanging at won't matter. Because it's like, oh, I'm just here. But you in a place where you putting yourself in danger, putting your life in jeopardy, putting your money in jeopardy, putting your freedom in jeopardy. See? So if that environment doesn't serve you, why are you there? See, you're there because it serves you. It speaks to this low level value that you have. This low value that you have, that's why you're there. It speaks to that. I know. I miss my neighborhood sometimes. Because it goes back to that essence of poverty. Where you miss running around in dirt. Because that's what you grew up doing. And you grew to love it. And now it takes years and years and years of you having to reprogram yourself into actually loving something beautiful to look at. Instead of loving the smell of dirty air. And loving to be around impoverished people and people who are suffering and downtrodden. You wouldn't love to be there. You will be more in love with being away from there and trying to help. You see? Be aware of having low leisure value, brothers. That's important. And this is what I wanted to speak to y'all about this afternoon, man. Shout out to Gold Professor, man. I appreciate you. You say, peace, God. Question. And I download/upload. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. You sure can. Yeah, you can. You should be able to. You should be able to straight from YouTube. You should be able to. If you can't do that, After the show, hit me up in the comment section and I'll send you my email, and I'll email you the file and you could download it like that. But I appreciate that, Gold P. But that is what I wanted to come and talk to the brothers about today, man. Your leisure value. Be aware of having a low leisure value. Be aware of that, man. And your leisure value speaks to how you spend your free time. What you spend your free time doing. Who are you around? That's your leisure value, which is part of the 10 life value system. No doubt, no doubt. Appreciate that, bro. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in this afternoon. I will be back tonight, most likely. You know, y'all stay tuned for some more content that will be dropping right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Make sure you financially support the show. CashApp $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. CashApp $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. You enjoy this show. You enjoy the content. Financially support the content, man. The Cash App name is at the upper left-hand corner. Y'all support the show. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning in this afternoon. And as y'all know, this episode has been sponsored by A-Game, a herbal male solution. A herbal male solution. Fellas and ladies, hit the link in the description box. Hit the link in the description box for your A-Game. Like I said, it's a herbal male solution. It is a solution packed with 21 herbs for energy, vitality, libido. It also helps with brain function. So hit the link in the description box at checkout. At checkout, ladies and gentlemen, type in promo code SHEEP10 and get 10% off on your purchase. Also, ladies, get in tune with the A-Game. Valentine's Day is coming up. This would be a great Valentine's Day gift because it's definitely going to serve you. It's definitely going to serve you, and it's going to serve your significant other. So hit the link in the description box. Like I said, type in SHEEP10 as your promo code and get a discount on your purchase. Also, I would like to thank everyone who has supported A-Game thus far. If you would like to give your testimony, email me dsalliance1@gmail.com. That's dsalliance1@gmail.com. Give your A-Game testimony there. I appreciate y'all for tuning in this afternoon. I'm your host, DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, y'all, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. Fellas, let's get on our A-Game. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
If you wanna be on top, you better bring your A-Game. Ain't nobody stop me, cause I'm always on my A-Game. If you wanna be the best, you better give it all the time, so you won't have no problems at all.
Happy Valentine's.
day.